So get your tentacle ass back in that hole. Get back in there. Close up that butthole. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek X Chic, and we're here with another reaction to The Legend of Vox Machina. We're on season 4, episode 2, which is called Trial by Water. So last episode, we got a little bit of a fast forward for a year since what happened in our last season. We only caught up with a fraction of the team, mainly Pike and Grog. We see that they're kind of traveling together, but Pike is definitely going through something right now. She seems to be kind of still reeling with the events of what happened last season. But now, after seeing a number of very strange things happen when they were following this new jolly rich, I don't know what you call him, self-proclaimed bard, they realized that there might be a bigger issue going on as far as, aftermath potentially of what happened last season. So anyways, her and Grog are now off to head back to, I can't remember the name of it, but basically where, she studied to become a paladin to kind of figure out what's going on. And then the other side of things, we got to see Percy and Vex, and basically, royal life is kind of boring, both of them, mostly Vex though, but same thing. Vex has discovered that there's some strange beasts that are out there, and we see that Percy's still trying to figure out what's going on with this orb, and he was able to discover that it does in fact absorb magic. So that's how you turn it on, but the bigger question is, how do you turn it off? So that's kind of where we left things. We did, like I said, the rest of the team, we didn't see anything, so ready to jump into this episode. Just before I do though, please do hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you can be aware of when I drop episodes. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now.
That all you got, Ocean?
Okay, maybe you're being counterproductive here. Call me crazy. I love that he's enjoying the ride though. See, 'twas it me, I would be throwing up over the side of the boat. Okay, that's a new way of windsurfing.
Are you okay?
He's having the time of his life.
Sailing's quite the thrill.
Mm-hmm. That would have been me.
Water? It doesn't want to be tamed.
Period.
You'd think it would just go with the flow.
Hardy har.
What if I fail my water trial?
Girl, you haven't failed a single trial yet.
The blight. It's worse.
It's fine.
It's really not. Your arm looks like it's about to fall off.
You always think of everyone else. This is your time.
I know.
Embrace it.
What if tomorrow you'll be the motherfucking voice of the Tempest?
Her?
And the end of my Armante.
Only 4 years long. You got this, Caliph. You always do.
Headmaster Avenda, winds watch you.
You're late.
Okay,
There was
well,
a storm?
there was a storm. I told you she hates me.
She's just trying to scare you.
No, she might really be that mean. But that's okay. We're only here for a short time, right?
And your valet can stay in the servants' quarters.
That's her man, thank you.
You get no second in your armamente. You succeed or you fail.
Okay, I got it.
Never mind, she's the worst.
Right? He's like, if she don't recognize our status, she can go.
This creature, it's
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
unnatural.
I'll say. I had to kill it twice.
You sure it's dead?
That's very interesting.
You stop saying that.
It is for him, though.
Something is going on here.
Now that is interesting.
Look at the two of you. The same.
I would suggest telling the others, but they'll probably think I'm being paranoid.
Well,
You are paranoid, darling.
but it's helped them survive.
Until then, no more talk of Vox Machina.
My lord, milady, you have a visitor from Vox.
Not really, though.
You! Spectacles! Who? And you! The little elf girl!
Girl.
Newest and truest member of Vox Machina. You're welcome.
The fuck you are.
The fuck I am! I come bearing Spike and Greg.
Do you mean Pike and Grog?
Nope, they're Spike and Greg now.
Terry.
Worry not!
Why does
That
everyone
is
want
my
to kill this
biography.
robot?
Perhaps I'll make the next model less visually alarming.
Right? Maybe you need to make it look like a small child, because maybe the first urge won't be to attack.
I'm going to kill Spike and Greg.
See, I told you that was her name now.
So, do we knock or
You pray.
we gotta say a prayer first?
That was fluke.
I just want some answers.
I mean, isn't that kind of the same thing?
High Priestess Talia is the most devout and powerful cleric.
Was she, though? Clearly she had doubts.
Her daughter fell
Aw.
quite ill, and
Couldn't heal her?
she tried every gift the Everlight gave.
Hence why she said they lied.
Retreated from her duties, exhibited bizarre behaviors.
Like
Yeah, like
coming back from the dead.
unbreaking her
There you
neck.
go. Come back from the dead.
When she disappeared last month, I hoped it was as a pilgrimage to seek the Everlight Swarm embrace.
You hoped you didn't talk to her?
I've heard of your great deeds, Spike. I know the Everlight's faith in you is not in vain.
She's like, about that. We're not exactly talking right now.
You will enter the water plane to retrieve the lodestone, the ore that keeps the rift safely closed.
Why? Shouldn't we leave it there to keep the rift safely closed?
Killing anything beyond the rift will result in instant failure.
But you said it was dangerous.
A true leader does not use violence.
Oh, well, that was pointed.
But these days, all I want is to be with you.
Oh,
I'm too selfish to lead my people.
oh, that's just a real response.
At some point, you have to let it take you where you're meant to be. And of
Bars?
everyone I've ever met, you are meant to lead.
He said what he said. And besides, maybe following your destiny is exactly what's going to help you. Oh, just hanging out underwater. Sup. Oh, we're under the sea. So really, you just need to go like punch King Triton in the face, and that's gonna be the end of this thing. Oh, that looks ominous. Never mind. I changed my mind. Don't want to do it anymore.
Since the last solstice, the rift has been unstable.
You tell me that once I'm down
Whatever
here?
lays beyond may try to enter our world.
Don't let that happen, but also don't kill it. Okay, got it. These are details you provide before I enter the water. But also, wasn't like the fire realm also unstable when she went there? That's why all them fire demons was coming. Like, why can't she never go someplace where it's just chill?
Like your mother.
Ursula.
Kraken.
Release the Kraken!
There you are.
It's a spell. Oh, God. Okay, yep, definitely a cult. Should we be near the Hellfire?
Mike? Mike!
Wow, bro, you were that interested in the holy wine? So it was a trap. Oh, definitely a trap. Okay. Yikes. Oh, man, he got scratched before now.
You're always telling me to use my head.
You can do this, Grog.
Well, here goes!
I knew it'd be literal.
Mike! Help!
Yeah, we need a medic for the medic, please.
Thanks for the tour.
He's like, I'm never coming here again. This place sucks. You got the guns on the ready.
I doubt a severed head did all this. Did you hear that?
I'm so sorry. I saw that skitter and I'm out.
Thank you for finding my lost pet.
You're welcome. Get the hell out of my house.
You got this. I'll just do it.
Right? Like, lay down and shush. Okay, let him know. She's like, I'm an archerer. Well, that's a skill. But the landing sucked. There's the, yep, there it is.
Do wait. Defend Whitestone is on my list.
I don't think you should go. You're not helping. I love the enthusiasm, though. He's not even mad that he got kicked in the back. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I guess.
Wait, dying?
This is a trap. This is absolutely a trap. Nope. Nope.
What?
That's exactly what they told you not to do.
If you won't give the lodestone, I'll take it.
As if you could.
Ooh, he said, come at me. Oh, what'd the swordfish do? Oh, it's here. I didn't even see her transform. That was so I blinked. Fire in the water. I love it. Is it going to work, though? She's not as weak as you think. Oh, you brought up her mama again.
Hold it right now.
You know, I can't put this on Keyleth because I don't know why you gave her the honestly, the slowest warning Last minute, talking about, by the way, don't let nothing. Oh.
Is this part of
No,
the
it's so not part of the test.
But the trial, your Aramente.
Does that matter at the moment?
I'm not letting anyone else get hurt.
The way you should have sent somebody else in with her if this was a problem?
So you can take to the skies once more.
So you have to kill us again? Fighting the undead is unfair, guys. This is worse than dragons, probably. It's too late. She's like, I gotta show her, remind y'all I'm a badass, yo. Oh, God. Don't miss.
Damn it.
That hurt. Also, it's just gonna come back. There, sweetie. Speaking of things that suck right now, her transforming while falling was actually baller. Let him know. She's like, I've got, this is number 4. I got other elements. Yikes. It's not going well. This is so much more than you should have had to face in your test.
Your failure is complete.
Maybe this is all in her head. Is that possible? Right? Because this thing clearly gets in her head. Maybe this is her Armente. She said, Avatar, Last Airbender.
My mother did not fail.
Yeah, you shouldn't have kept talking about her mama.
And live or die. If the Ashari prevail, so will I.
She said, yeah, oh, you'll get to work. Send her in there, by the way. Portal's unstable. By the way, there's a Kraken. So get your tentacle ass back in that hole. Get back in there. Close up that butthole. There we go. She better well fucking pass, by the way. Don't you dare give me no. Well, you didn't actually complete the Armende.
I didn't recover the lodestone.
No, you did not.
But
You failed my mother, and for that, I forgive you.
she's like, I'm the bigger person.
I don't need your approval to know who I am.
I do not disagree.
She's like, I'm gonna save my man, by
Before
the
you
way.
so rudely interrupted me, what I was going to say was,
He passed.
all hail the voice of the Tempest.
I mean, if they were literally gonna fail you on a technicality like that, then exactly, keep your damn trials.
All hail.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he was happy to be on his knees for you, girl.
Maybe it's a complete and utter coincidence?
You wish.
We're not lucky enough for that.
Right?
Something sinister is at play. We just can't see it yet.
It's literally spinning in the bottom of your castle.
Will little elf girl fall in love with me like so many maidens before?
That's a no.
Kill him now.
Ma'am,
Jealous
an
Percy's cute.
invitation arrived.
From who?
It's from Keyleth. For her coronation in Zephyr.
Yay!
It appears we're in for quite a celebration.
Who are you? Was that Talia? I couldn't tell with all the face wrapped up and the eyes looking like, walking like a blind assassin. Okay, guys, well, that was episode 2. And yeah, we had our trial. I didn't know if it was going to go that quickly, but, I'm not mad at it because it's been a long time, right? She started out this Aramente a while ago, and there's been so many things that have sidetracked, but I'm okay that they didn't potentially, put this across multiple episodes. Now, this Kraken, whatever was going on there, it feels like this is not like a done deal. I mean, the Aramente is, but, I don't think that whole thing was just to prove that Keyleth was strong. But speaking of which, that's who we focused on a bit in this episode. Well, obviously, okay, let's talk about the shorter part of the episode. Terry arrived in Whitehaven. Of course, he's all over the place. He's over the top as usual. And without any context, these two, of course, are like, why are you here? We've got bigger problems. And thankfully, Percy's starting to put together the similarities, or the correlation, I should say, between, okay, here's this beast you had to kill twice, and the orb's going crazy, and it doesn't feel like these things can be completely unrelated. I'm gonna have to figure out like what's going on, and maybe we should let the others know. And it's very interesting that we hear Vex say like, let's wait as long as possible. Like, we don't need to use the word Vox Machina until it's like no other choice. And that's very interesting because, we saw that with Pike. She seems to think everybody else doesn't want to see them, or that they're averse to getting together, almost like it's a disdain thing. But when listening to Vex, it almost feels like things are really good and stable, let's not screw it up sort of thing, right? So it's very interesting interesting in that I get it. Like first 3 seasons were like a lot of near-death experiences and lots of, pain and suffering and, and almost loss. And so it's understandable that none of them really want to, like right now, unfortunately, Vox Machina, I think for all of them it's definitely mixed, I think, as far as emotions, but I think unfortunately it leans a little bit more to the trauma side of things. And that's kind of why none of them kind of want to revisit, because sadly, typically when they were together, crazy stuff ensued, right? Like crazy, almost life or world ending things would ensue when they were together. So I think there's kind of like this mutual mixed feeling of, we don't want to get back together because that probably means something bad is about to happen. But at the same time, we miss each other because you can't go through the trauma bonding that they did and not miss each other and want to check in. So anyways, we see that, as I said, Terry arrived. He's supposed to deliver the message, but it's Terry's kind of walking ADHD, right? He's just like every shiny thing. He's like, oh, that's something. Oh, that's something. Oh, back to my book, right? So he wasn't really able to give them enough of a message, but it didn't matter because more things happened. We see that one of these cult things showed up and picked up the head of this beast, which apparently was his pet. And obviously with this crazy dark magic, he was able to revive it in some way, but it's like, it wasn't in its original form. It was like, it was almost regrowing again. And then we see that it was also able to use some sort of, like orbs versus the crackling. It was like orbs of this purple energy and infuse it, and it transformed it into, again, like what it was before, with the wings and everything else. So my guess is that yes, whatever this cult is, they have figured out a way to siphon the energy that this orb puts out. And considering that the orb is absorbing magic, I'm thinking that this cult has found a way to like extract the magic, but I feel like the magic's maybe been tainted by the orb somehow, because yeah, like these are not natural occurring things that are happening, but I think it's magic that they're using, right? It's just like maybe a dark type of black magic or something that's not safe or healthy to use. But anyway, with seeing that, now I guess the benefit is that Percy got to see in, with his own 2 eyes, how freaky this energy is. And thankfully he made the correlation that the energy that was being used by both the creature and its master is the same that he saw around the orb. So we needed that correlation because I don't think Vex was really paying attention to that. And of course now they've got Terry, right? Terry's there, and I think it's hilarious that he's kind of annoying them, but kind of taking Scanlan's place in that way, and not taking his place. I hate saying that because we love Scanlan and we hope we will see him again, but it's more of like, the resident person who says things that have nothing to do with the situation. He's kind of taken over that while Scanlan is at large. So anyways, that's kind of what's happening over there, is that after all that went down, of course, Terry finally remembered that, oh, by the way, we had a same thing happen to us, but with a human, like someone who keeps getting up. And of course, I don't know if Terry didn't mention the energy. He probably wasn't, paying attention enough to mention that, but it's enough though, I think, for Percy to recognize that this is an issue. So obviously at the end of that, so then they got the invitation to the coronation of Keyleth. So I think this is where we're going to get our reunion of the cast. Obviously, everyone's going to get this invitation, and of course they're going to want to come and support Keyleth because, if there was anybody in there that was universally liked across the group, I think it's definitely Keyleth. So that was on that side. And then on the other side was Keyleth going through her final trial. And we see that, like she said, water is still not her strongest element. And even when she went there and did her Aramente, she wasn't really able to use water to complete her trial. Like, because I do think she would have probably been able to maybe more easily dispatch of the Kraken if she could have used her magic, but unfortunately, or use the water part of her magic, but she wasn't able to, but she used what she was strong with, right? Since season 1, right, it was plants and air, I think, are her strongest. So that worked. But what I loved about this is that we got to see her actually do more of her shape shifting, because that's been a big thing for her since season 1, and just seeing how much better she's gotten at it and how fast she is. Like, it's just really nice to see all of her experience coming together and, and being used in some way in this trial. But as I said, like, screw those people though, for real. Like, how you sitting there, she coming to do her Armente, oh, by the way, the rift ain't stable. Oh, by the way, don't let anything come through, and not warn us of a Kraken the size of a continent on the other side that has psychic abilities. Like, are we for real? What? They set her up, yo. They set her up. They had to give her the Aramente. They couldn't dare tell, well, technically you didn't get the little stuff. Screw the lodestone. She had to push the tentacle hemorrhoids back up the butthole by herself because y'all was doing nothing. Just sitting there trying to hold open this little gate thing that don't even work. Anyway, kudos to Keyleth. Glad that they said yes. Go ahead, girl. You you the voice. You're the new girl. Like, you're the new queen. We ain't go up front. But I do love that Keyleth kind of said a really important thing about her character that's always been true, which is that, you know, she cares about saving and protecting people first. Like, you know, rules and regulations are great, but her mom failed her Aramente, I guess, because she chose to protect her people instead. And she's like, if that's what I have to do to protect the people I love, i.e. my man, who she now knows is dying, she's gonna do it. That's the decision that she can live with. So I love that, you know, compared to season 1 Keyleth, who was very, you know, unsure and sometimes scared of standing on her own and standing for what she, or even knowing what she stood for. You can see the growth that she's experienced, because now she's very firm in like what's important to her and having her own voice and recognizing that she's not going to be a stereotypical elf. Like, she's going to do things her way. And that's what, you know, being around a band of misfits all this time has really given her. So yeah, that was great to see. And as I said, finding out that, you know, the scourge or whatever it is that Vax has got going on, it's going fast. And so I think that's going to be Keyleth's focus. Like, now that her Aramente's done, I think there's going to probably be a little conflict though, because now that she's effectively the new queen, like, she's going to have responsibilities, right? And I do think it's going to be another thing of where she's going to have a torn sense of responsibility as far as doing this in her new role, but also caring about this man and doing what she can to save him. So we're going to have to see how that works out this season. I do hope she's able to find a way to help him, because I do like Vax. It'd be sad for him to go out like this, even though it seems like he's very much accepted it. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Like, we still have a couple more people we have to check in on. Again, thank you very much to people in the comments who mentioned that we may not see Scanlan for a while, if at all, in this season, just because, you know, the actor who plays Scanlan, you know, he went through some health issues. I'm just happy he's on the other side of it and recovering. But yeah, it was literally his throat that was the issue, and to be a voice actor, you kind of need that. So understandable. But I'm liking, like, Terry is hilarious. Like, I think it's a great remix on that type of character that kind of pays homage as far as being like the funny kind of out of place person, but isn't trying to be like a lift and shift of Scanlan, because there is no other Scanlan. So yeah, I enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I'll see you in the next one.